Tom here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's Vendor Reset, the greatest on the interweb. It's September 24th and today's vendor video is going to cover my top picks, hot ticket, interesting items, and must-buy gear for the week. Remember to show your support if you enjoy or find this video helpful. A simple like is all that it takes, and if you're not already, make sure that you subscribe. Righto champions, with that said and done, let's get stuck into these vendors. Kicking things off this week, we're going to start at the countdown vendor where we've got the Surge rifle. I'm not normally a fan of this one, but most rifles are going full automatic next update, so this might be worth checking out. Next up, we've got the Eagle's Grasp gloves. These have near max weapon damage, they've got that 15% weapon handling, and these have a little bit of armor regen. And the third item this week are the DZ exclusive Emperor's Guard knee pads. These are a great item if you get the right rolls on it. Having the skill tier and health on this, I don't really see this being very usable. Personally, I'm going to skip it, but if you're really desperate for these, pick them up. Remember, all these items will be here all week long. They're going to cost you 75 countdown credits each. Now we're over in the Haven, we're going to pop in and see Marco, where he's actually got this decent looking AKM. It's already got damage to targets out of cover on it. Pick and choose the talent that you like. Unfortunately, looking at the other items, nothing's worth picking up. I'm going to skip them. Now we're going to pop in next door to see our old mate Roy. Fingers crossed he has the goods for us, but it doesn't look that great. Maybe the Seska chest piece if you're looking at making some sort of Hazzy build, but unfortunately, that's going to be it. At our White House vendor this week, the named item is the Swapchain SMG. I'm not a fan, I'm going to skip it. There is an MP7 here that's pretty decent. It's got preservation, change the swap speed to damage to targets out of cover. The fella's got max headshot damage, and everything else is pretty average. Moving on. At the clan vendor, we have the Tabula Rasa LMG. We all know what I think of this one. It's trash, I'm gonna skip it. Ongoing knee pads with weapon damage and regen. True Patriot knee pads with armor and repair skills. And we've got a hotshot mask with decent weapon damage but crit hit chance. You could easily swap that to headshot damage. As for the rest of the items here, this Palisade chest is actually really good. It's got decent armor, armor regen, crit hit chance, and obliterate. Very, very handy. I'm actually going to pick that one up. We've got an M870 shotgun, no. And for the other items, nah, skip them. Moving on. Over at the theater settlement this week, we've got the Tsunami shotgun, and this one's pretty perfect. It's already got damage to targets out of cover on it, so all you've got to do is max it out and away you go. As for the rest of the items, they're pretty underwhelming. The Providence knee pads might be worth picking up if you're looking to run double crit ones, but apart from that, move on. At the castle, we've got another named LMG, the new Reliable. Again, it's another one that I'm not a huge fan of. I'm going to skip it. SVD, there's a M60 here, no thanks, and the gear pieces, nah, skip everything here, move on. At the campus now, fucking hell, we've got another Tabula Rasa, skip it, don't even bother. The G28's a marksman rifle, doesn't hit that hard, skip it. The Fenris mask here is pretty decent. Honestly, I'd probably pick this up and drop armor onto it so you got headshot and weapon handling. And the RNK holster with repair skills, maybe. Moving on. Righto champions, it's now time for our Dark Zone vendors, and we're going to start at DZ West where we've got the Virginian. This is pretty decent, just roll on damage to targets out of cover and away you go. We've got the Bubble Darrell sawn off shotgun here. It's already got damage to targets out of cover on it, just pick the talent that you want. And browsing through the other items here, it's all pretty dog water, skip it. Save your DZ credits. Moving on. Getting on down to DZ South, we've got another Swapchain SMG. No thanks. As for the other items here, quickly browsing through them. Electric backpack with crit chance, headshot, and bloodsucker. Maybe for a PvE build if you're looking at running the 3 pieces of this for that SMG damage. But apart from that, move on. And the last stop this week is going to be at DZ East, where we've got the good times. However, we haven't had a great time at the vendors this week. We're just going to have a quick squiz at the other items here. Again, there's nothing that stands out. It's just been a bad week at the vendors. And that's going to wrap it up for this week's Vendor Reset champions. If you're interested in the daily targeted loot, it's on your screen now. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and make sure that you show your support by smashing the like button on this video, and if you're not already, make sure that you subscribe. Everyone's support is always greatly appreciated. Remember to stay frosty, keep looting, shooting, and giving them hell, and I hope to catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.